Whether it's out of pure boredom or because you're trying to keep up with the constant flow of information, it is a habit for all of us. We pick up our phone, we start scrolling, but that actually could be bad for your health, and not just because of that screen time. Dr. Casey Nichols is joining us to talk about it this morning. Good morning, Dr. Nichols. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
So there's actually a term coined for this, doom scrolling. It's a little ominous. Explain.
Yeah, doom scrolling is when we continuously scroll through distressing news that causes us to feel depressed or anxious.
Yeah, and I think it's understandable. That's so relatable for so many people, especially when you go on social media and a lot of your friends and family are talking about things, sharing articles. How can you catch yourself if you don't realize that you're doom scrolling? What are some of the signs that you got to cut yourself off?
Yeah, I think it's important to ask yourself a few questions. One, are you continuously scrolling through negative news that makes you feel bad, and do you have difficulty stopping? And two, what's going on in the body? Because what's going on in the body is often a reflection of what's going on in the mind. So do you have tense shoulders? Are you feeling a pit in your stomach? Or do you feel more fatigued or depressed once you're done looking at the news?
Is this something that would carry on also throughout the day? Like maybe you don't connect it with scrolling through your phone automatically and you just start realizing, man, I think I feel a little more anxious and I've never felt this way before.
Yeah. Once, when we're scrolling through doom scrolling and scrolling through distressing news, it often invokes feelings of sadness or fear. Well, this can perpetuate a cycle of feeling where it carries on into our everyday lives and it invokes feelings of depression or anxiety.
Not to mention you add that on top of the other things that might be weighing us down throughout the day anyway, as people struggle with not having a job or trying to deal with the kids not being in school. So probably the most important piece then is, how do you help yourself? How do you treat yourself?
Yeah, I think one of the things we got to do is be cognizant of the news that we're consuming. Is it mostly negative or is it positive? Also, setting a timer to make sure that we're not spending excessive amounts of time scrolling through negative news. And also switching our activities from consuming excessive amounts of news to things like reading a book or meditating. And if you are depressed or anxious, it's also important to get evaluated by a healthcare professional. And if you don't have one, you can go to aznma.org.
And on that note, if you do need professional help, AZNMA, that's the Naturopathic Medical Association. Tell me a little bit about what you do.
Yeah, so we're a group of naturopathic physicians in Arizona with the goal of promoting naturopathic medicine and through education and public awareness.
And so that could be a good resource, even if it's not doom scrolling, but in fact, maybe some of the other depression and anxiety that's weighing you down. You guys might have some tools that can help.
Exactly. We're trained to evaluate, diagnose, and treat anxiety and depression. But we also take a mind-body connection, and we try to approach treatment as a whole person.
Great. Dr. Nichols, I think the first part of this is certainly being aware that we're doing it and what doom scrolling is. So thank you for helping highlight this so that maybe we can at least start by policing ourselves a little bit more. I appreciate your time today.
Thank you.